The strongest, the fastest, the roughest, the toughest, the quickest, the greatest.
The Almighty.
I'm the blueprint, and I am the legit boss.
Feel this glow.
Can you dig it?
New Day
Worldwide.
The champion.
Hold on a minute, player.
We are the nation. Another nation.
Oh, my brother, testify.
We want the smoke.
You're rocking with the #1 wrestling podcast in the game, the Black Announce Table Podcast, featuring Sky High Eve, Cody Dre, and Ms. Suku.
I'ma chill. We here though. You know what I mean? We back. Whole gang here. Episode 2.
The champ is here. Shut up, Cody.
God damn. That's how you feeling?
Nah.
That's how you feeling? We already took your title away last week, by the way.
I don't give a shit.
It's not here. It's gone.
I got it. I got it in a glass casing though. You guys can't see it. I hit it. So too bad.
Wow.
How you guys been?
Chilling.
He's so dramatic.
We're chilling, man. Usual things. Celebrated. See, I'm officially 1 year in with my shorty. You feel me? Hold on, let me hit a.
Oh.
You feel
My
me?
guy.
Vacation
Very
next
cute.
week. You know what I'm saying? Round of applause for vacation. My
Where you
pocket
going?
screaming. Help! My pocket screaming, boy. I'm going to DR.
Ooh, nice.
Going back to the Dominican Republic. You
I
feel me?
need parts.
My cousin getting married. I'm just trying
Oh yes, it's for Chrissy's getting married in DR.
to. Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Resort. So
Little destination weddings are always fun.
yeah, you know, I'm just trying to get tan. You know, drink some alcohol on the beach. Relax.
Turn up.
Do a backflip off a boat into some water.
Get some good hookah because you know they got the hookah out there.
Bro, they said it was and here's my plan was to fly it in. You know what I'm saying? But they said it's illegal out there. But when I looked it up, the president of the Dominican Republic put in a law that bans people from smoking hookah indoors and inside of their vehicles. You feel me? So I was like, damn, I was like, y'all niggas getting it in over there. I was like, y'all niggas smoking inside your car? Y'all going crazy, you know what I'm saying? But I was thinking about, you know, bringing a little one. Just to, you know, be out there on the beach, walking around, you feel me, puff and go. But
no, they definitely have it out there though. Rob was just out there and he said that he bought me a hookah from out there.
That's what
They
I'm
set it
saying.
up for him and stuff.
man, look, the last thing y'all need is me in a Dominican prison, okay? We got a lot going on over here. I'll chill. I'll smoke a Newport 100 on the beach and be just fine. Like,
What you smoking?
word, I'm okay, guys. We gotta, you know, we got a lot of things in the works.
Man, just
We're
get
gonna
a black
see.
and mild.
We're guaranteed seeing Eve smoking hookah, by the way. Let me just tell you guys that right now.
Word.
Imagine
In
if I get
PR.
knocked for hookah, nigga. If I get knocked for
You're
that,
not. You're not.
Nigga, Eve
It's
bugging.
not that strict. Don't worry.
boy, I'm calling KP. Help!
KP gonna put his phone on D&D.
Launch that shit across the
Yes.
room.
Why am I getting a call from the Dominican Republic? Nigga, it's me. Oh, answer your phone, please. It's urgent. But
He'll
yeah,
be like, no.
boy, I don't know what I'm gonna call an embassy or something. I'm gonna call Joe Byron.
I was just gonna say that. You better call Kamala.
Nigga said Joe Byron.
What Kamala gonna do?
I don't know. Maybe she out there getting her BBL or something.
Yeah,
I don't know. What the,
I'm like,
I
what?
don't know what she doing.
That's true.
She getting a BBL?
I've been seeing that floating around. You said it too. I'm like, hold on. That's what's going on in the world.
I'm just poking fun at it. That's all.
Oh,
I don't have no real facts.
But we don't need real facts.
word.
Word. Kamala gonna get a call from me like, yo, help, I'm in jail. She like, nigga, you in jail? I'm like, that's where you need to be. You know how she give it up.
Word. Man, I ain't even gonna start with them, man. Y'all see these gas prices, boy. I could come in here and talk about. I could give y'all an hour podcast on gas prices alone every week, son.
Yeah,
every week.
I got a CNN update today. It just said Joe Biden gives away $1 billion to Ukraine. I was like, nigga, what about me in my pockets, Joe? Hold on, Joe. Where my money at, Joe?
I'm over here crying, nigga.
You remember when niggas was getting stimmies and ED? I said ED. What's that?
Word. What the fuck is that? You gotta get tested for that shit.
Word. It's a pill for that. Nah, niggas is out here with UE. Niggas is out here. I seen niggas buy Beamers, Benzes, dirt bikes, crab legs.
Yo, crab legs was at an all-time high when niggas was getting
oxtail.
Word. Oxtail. Now everybody's starving.
Man, niggas had that. Yo, that was America right there. You know what I'm saying? That was true America.
In a pandemic too. Niggas was eating good.
Hell yeah, in the crib. Uber Eats was on fire, nigga.
Facts. Man.
Drop that shit across the street. I'll go pick it up, nigga.
Man, good times, man. Good times. Well, those were bad times, but they were still good times, though.
Man, we made the best of it.
Facts. There was like, yo,
that's what you gotta do.
Niggas is having backyard parties trying to be low. It's 1 million niggas in the backyard. But it was lit though, you feel me?
Shorties y'all had a good time, shit.
Shorties are selling hookah for $30. We at the spot. My son Kwani, it's the middle of COVID.
That's what I'm laughing about.
My son, shout out to my son Kwani, man. My son Kwani hitting the hookah with no hookah tip, just straight. I was like, yo.
Ooh.
I was like, my son don't care about
during COVID. Oh my god!
In the middle of
You're in the height, in the middle of that shit.
I was like, yeah, I respect this nigga right here, man.
Yo,
damn about his life, my life, your life. It's a real killer right here.
I was crying, bro.
Man,
he's a sick man.
He might have been after that hit of hookah. He might have been sick, but who knows? He's still here. He's still kicking.
He was definitely sick after that. He probably started the first variant of COVID.
Him and Rudy Gobert.
Facts.
Both of them.
Bastard. But what's up with y'all though?
Shit, work.
Same. That's all I've been on, man. That's all I've been on. Oh, gotta plug the shit. Oh, I mean, we gotta plug anyway. But yeah, tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. Yesterday, when y'all hear this, we gonna be live. I don't know how to. Yeah, yes, it's right there. June 16th, we gonna be live. You know what I'm saying?
Said yesterday, we gonna be live.
If you're watching on YouTube, it's on the screen right now. And don't worry, listeners on the podcast, we got a promo. Y'all gonna hear it. Y'all gotta tune in, man.
Tune in. You feel me? Hey, look, we doing it for the children, man. You feel me?
Why are you leaning all the way back like that?
I mean, because I feel me. I'm fortunate enough to have a recliner in my. You feel me? I can do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Eva's rich.
Y'all got straight back chairs? Oh,
hold on. Let's stay on that. Let's stay on that topic right there, Chris. Eve is rich.
Wow, what makes you say that, my brother?
I don't know.
You got a reclining chair. I don't know. You got neon lights in that room. It look like.
Come on, man.
Looks like you living life. You're wearing a Supreme jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't watch this.
Skateboard. You see that TV?
Hey, 50 inches, my brother. Pause if need be.
Yeah, that's definitely a pause.
Anyways, but yeah, man, we doing it for the children. Shouts to our guy Victor Perry. Shouts to the A Show, Black Wrestling. Make sure y'all tap in to we probably gonna put the link in the GoFundMe link in the description of this very here podcast. But we are sending the good cheering, the good little cheering of the wrestling club. We want to raise money to send them to WrestleMania 39 next year. And yeah, man, you know, we wanted to do something special. We wanted to give back. And who better to give back to than the kids, man? So
Come on, man.
if you feel it in your heart to donate, you feel me?
Run it up.
Give a little something, man.
And if you'd like to donate more, just ask me for my Cash App personally. And I'll tell you.
You heard that? You see? See, this is you see it?
We doing it for the children. She doing it for herself.
Look, man.
Listen, do it for the children, but if you're also feeling rich like Eve,
you know what I mean? Why not?
Like, how you know I'm not struggling, sister? How do you know that?
Because you don't look like you're struggling.
This nigga Eve got a goddamn hoodie on. What you?
For real, it's summer. I'm like,
this is a windbreaker. You know what I'm saying?
In the middle of summer, ain't no wind. Ain't no wind.
That nigga Central Air is fucking throwing ice cubes out the vent. Nigga crib is cold.
I'm chilling, man. I got an oscillating fan right behind me. Come on, man. I got an oscillating fan. Is that rich behavior? No. It's very common. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm one of y'all. Come on, baby.
And not him saying I'm one of y'all. That's something that only rich people say.
Come on, man. I'm one of y'all, baby. Chill.
No.
Anywho's.
Shouts out to the A Show. Shouts out to Black Wrestling. We here, man.
That's a fact, man. We about to run it up yesterday by the time y'all hear this.
We about to run it up yesterday.
Yeah, we would have ran it up. You know what I'm saying? If y'all listen to this, make sure y'all tap in. I will be in a shirt and tie. Very professional. You feel me? I'm treating it like a telethon. So yeah.
Love it.
You feel me? That's how we about to give it up. That's how we gave it up yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
You should have been there.
I love it.
But man, we got some special guests with us today. Coming up, we got Evan T. Mack and Brian H. Wooders from the Mac Mania podcast. We definitely getting into some things. We got some TTMN for you. I'm taking Cody. I'm sorry, man. I'm doing what you should. Go ahead. Do what you got.
No. Go ahead.
We got Evan T. Mack and Mac Mania. We got TTMNs. We got some news and rumors. And we got some other things. We got $3 million to G off, just like Vince, too. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back. We're here another week. First of all, I'm joined by my brother Cody Dre, my sister Miss Suku. To the far, well, it depends on where you are. To the far left, to the far right, that is Brian H. Wooders, and under him is Evan T. Mack of the Mac Mania podcast. Fellas, welcome to the Black.
Thank you, sir.
People.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Appreciate
you. Yeah,
of course, man. I was telling BH a while ago I wanted to get y'all on the show for a minute. Literally the week I was thinking about reaching out to BH to get y'all on. The day of, I was tapped into Black Wrestling's live on Thursday, and I seen y'all on the show. I was like, damn. I was like, these boys move quick, man.
You're like, damn.
Got to be quicker than that. That's crazy. But nah, I'm glad y'all are here with us, man. Y'all tapped with us, and yeah, man, we about to have a good time, man. We're gonna chop it up and talk about some things. You feel me? It's been it's only been 3 days. We're recording this on Wednesday, if y'all don't know, but in the last 3 days, a lot has been going on in the world of wrestling, man. So
a lot.
Always seems to be something, though, man.
Boy, oh boy. Come again. Say it again.
It always seems like to be something, though. You know what I mean? Every time when there's like a lull for like a week, like I don't know.
It's like, bro, I don't know what to talk. You end up talking about basketball, the finals, or something. All right, let's talk about Steph Curry being in his bag. Nah, we got a lot to talk about, man. So, hey, where do you want to start, Evan?
I got nothing, man. I'm just gonna follow. I'm gonna follow your lead. Listen, right now. I'm just here. Listen. I'm but a mere. Listen, I'm here. You set the table, and I just come to the table, and then I eat up all your food, and I leave. I won't even wash the dishes.
My brother, you got on the acknowledge me the tribe. You're the head of the
This is
table right now.
this is just proper homage to the real tribal chief. You know what I mean? I just want to, just in case your boy is watching, your boy, he knowing that I'm showing the proper tribute to the tribal chief that is Roman Reigns.
Hey,
As you should. A true king, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just shine a light on him real quick.
There ain't a lady on earth that if this dude was ugly, would be having this kind of energy of Roman Reigns, man. It just happens that he happened to be handsome, though. This dude wasn't handsome. All the ladies come out the woodwork for Roman. I've never seen some people. This feels like shades of Dwayne back in the day. You know what I mean? This what it feels reminiscent of the sweat. The Dwayne was getting a lot of love too, and I'm like, there's a theme going here.
Fine.
That's the theme right there.
That's the theme.
What was that like back in the? Because I'm a young cat. You feel me? And when The Rock was doing his thing, I was what 7, 8. You feel me? So I didn't know what the vibe was back then. What was the vibe like when The Rock was doing his thing and he was out and about?
It's interesting because it was a different time, and he was amongst so many of the greats, though. You know, I mean, he was in one of the best eras ever as far as who he was in the ring with. You know, he was there. You know, they were the awesome. Rock is one of the most unique characters of all time. Think about what's on his resume. He's faced Hogan. He's faced Stone Cold. He's faced Goldberg. He could face Roman Reigns. Like his you know what I mean. He's like for us as far as and he's faced Cena. Mm-hmm. So I'm talking about like generationally, his like track record is unbelievable. As far
even
as,
Bret Hart early.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? So that he's been, but here goes the crazy thing about The Rock. The most fascinating thing about The Rock is he wasn't in wrestling that long. He wasn't in WWE that long. He's been in movies for 20 years. It's been 20 years. Scorpion King was over 20 years ago.
2002.
That's crazy.
I forgot about Scorpion King.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is he's been a movie star for a generation of people. Like I know people, younger people that don't even know he wrestled. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So that's why it's important for people and us as wrestling fans, we might know that, but I'm telling you right now, the average person 20 years or younger, they be like, he wrestled?
Now I had this conversation with one of my former coworkers. And we was talking about wrestling, and I said, "Yeah, you know, The Rock, such and such." She's like, "Wait, The Rock used to be a wrestler?"
Yeah.
And I'm like breaking it down, and she was like, "Well, was he good?" I said, "Was he good?"
Hell yeah, he was good.
Like 6-time WWE champion. I said, like, he was the face of the franchise, you know. And she was like, just shocked because, like you said, you know, she was born in the '90s, like mid '90s, so it was hard for her to fathom the fact that The Rock was a wrestler, but. Yeah, a lot of people, you know, but you know, to answer your question, Eve, like, yeah, it was, you know, he was crossover. I remember a lot of the ladies just, you know, loved him, didn't even watch wrestling. Like, if you met like my ex-girlfriend's mother, I remember she was talking with my mother about how much like she watched wrestling just because of The Rock. And now, mind you, this is like 2002 where he's on his way out, but he's
Hollywood Rock.
Yeah, no, not. Almost right before he won his last championship, before he put over Lesnar, you know, around that time, you know, she was talking about like how much she liked The Rock, and that's why she would watch SmackDown on Thursdays, you know, and this is when it was on UPN.
Yes,
good time.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
And you was talking about his run, like it didn't last that long. I think his run was like 6-7 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Yo, when I mean run, I'm talking about entirely in WWE.
In wrestling, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like think about that because he's such an impactful player. People will consider him all-time great to make an impact in less than a decade. When Cena's celebrating 20 years,
man,
like in wrestling, and everyone's like, "Yo, The Rock's probably all-time great." I'm like, that's kind of impact. That has to say a lot about what him as a character, him as a wrestler. And I think the crazy thing about The Rock that gets lost on a lot of people is how good he is in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think people put enough respect on his in-ring ability because all you hear about is the promos but they don't talk about in the backstage cuts and stuff like that. But his in-ring ability, man, my goodness, man.
I tell people go back to Unforgiven 2001. No, Fully Loaded 2000, and you know he took on a guy. I don't know if y'all mentioned his name on the show, but they had an incredible match. And you know the other guy was obviously an in-ring technician, but The Rock kept up with him. Same with his series with Jericho in 2001, No Mercy and Vengeance, like
Booker T.
Yeah, Booker T.
Everybody name him, bro.
Good one too.
You said what?
Classic. Him and Hogan. Gave
Yeah.
Hogan too.
Yeah.
Come on.
He tells stories in the ring. One of the best athletically in the ring. The things he would do that no one ever thought to do, taking the mic, doing the commentary while he's beating people up. The Rock transcended time, man. He used to he would do colored commentary on his own matches while he beating people up. Like, that's off the chain.
And he was just walking catchphrase because you was saying them in school, telling people know their roles, shut their mouths. You're gonna lay a smack down on them.
Yeah.
Walking catchphrase.
He's special. He was special.
Do y'all watch Young Rock?
No, I haven't tapped.
No.
Oh man, it's so good. Like, I mean, it's the wrestling fan in me. I enjoy it, but just even from a television perspective, I like the way it's shot. I like how they go back and you see, because what it makes you do a lot of times, especially as they get into like the last season when they redo like the King of the Ring, and you got Luke Hawks who played in the show Heels. Also, he's also an independent wrestler from the South, but he's playing Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's cutting a promo, but you see like The Rock growing up in the business, and you can appreciate his grandmother and his mother for their roles and how the reason why he is where he is today.
Instrumental,
man. Shouts to The Rock, man. The only first off, The Rock, I got whoopings as a young child because I used to say Poontang Pa. So I'm gonna place the blame on you.
He was saying all the time, though. Like, damn, he was saying every Monday. I couldn't help a young man for saying it. You can't blame a young man for getting caught up in that.
I didn't know what it was. It's Poontang Pa.
You watching a TV show?
My brother. Exactly.
Can't blame him. You can't knock him.
You can't blame him. No.
You can't. You guys mentioned The Rock, and obviously the talk about The Rock is so high. We put him in high regard. Where would you rank The Rock on your personal list? Like, you don't have to give me an exact ranking where you put him in the top 3, top 5, top 10. You could just give me in that tier. Where would you put The Rock?
Yeah, I think it's fair. I think it's fair to put him top 10. He's my top 10 just because, and it's not even his fault. It's just because he'd be higher if it wasn't. But I'm a longevity guy when it comes to sports and sports entertainment. Exactly. It just has to account for something. And I think people just gloss over how hard it is to be excellent at something for decades. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, and that's not a knock on The Rock. Hollywood knocked on his door. People don't understand these wrestlers wrestling 300 days a year in different buildings. And someone knocks on your door and say, we'll give you $10 million for 3 months of work. You know what I mean? I might have to go. I might. So for everybody acting like they wouldn't do that because they love wrestling, I go, The Rock fell into wrestling. The Rock wanted to be an NFL football player, period. And I know if he was on this panel right now, but I know you love wrestling. It gave you that platform. But if you had your way right now,
he'd be a Dolphins legend.
Yeah, he'd be an NFL football player, but it didn't work out. So he got to the WWE. He did his thing, but as soon as they knocked on that door and he seen that avenue and seen that pathway, he left. And so I have to dock him for that. But top 10 is damn. We're talking about every wrestler ever. Like my list is he's in my top 10 list. Damn, everyone's like, dude, you mean he's top 3? I go, you're just getting caught up in the Austin feud. You're getting caught up in how great that was, and it was great. But if he's that, then what the hell is Austin?
Exactly,
because Austin was running amok.
Yeah, we're actually doing a top 10. I was waiting for Evan to plug it, but I guess it's the producer's job.
Dude, he's my top 10. He's my top 10.
Yeah, we're doing the top 10 on McMania every week. So I'll say this:
you've done 5, but you've not mentioned The Rock yet. So that makes
bingo.
Gets me excited.
He's definitely in my top 5. So yeah, tune in this Tuesday. I'll reveal the rest of them. I did top my 10 through 6.
Tell them real quick.
Right.
All right, it's I put it. I don't have the exact order, but Roman Reigns, Brian Pillman, Trish Stratus, John Cena, and Stone Cold. Those are the bottom 10.
Okay.
Wow. I'm intrigued to hear the top 5.
Me too.
I gotta tune in next week.
I'm on the edge of my seat, man.
Tune in to McMania live on the Ring of Wrestling Network.
Yeah. Because it's crazy because what I wanted him to do, I wanted him to do his favorite list, not his greatest. Because to me they're always different. If you ask a person their top 10 favorite, it should differ from the top 10 greatest because different things impact you. Because when you think about greatest, now you're worried about other people's opinions.
Yeah.
Now you're worried about when people getting pissed at you. Like we start doing top 10 rappers, people get pissed if you because the brothers out there like you put M up in there and you're like, what you mean? Hold on, is he the greatest or he's like your favorite? So like you gotta massage it. So when you do favorite, I know where Brian's heart's at when he's his favorite. But his greatest list probably totally different than his favorite list.
Fact.
I don't think Brian Pillman makes your greatest list. You know what I mean?
No, he don't.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Evan? What about
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never even made it until I that's why I started with Brian.
He gave the assignment.
I gave Brian an assignment. I was like, yo, I got to get this list. I've never actually made it. I'll tell you this though for sure. John Cena's in my top 3 all time. Ain't even close. Because I think the hardest thing in wrestling to do is be over as a babyface for consecutive years. It's
That's
with
true.
everybody, all the fans out there. They always roll their eyes when I say Cena's probably the greatest ever. It's because he had to be a babyface after the Attitude Era. Like, what are we talking about, man? Like, that is ridiculously hard to do.
Yeah.
The heels get to have all the fun. John got to come out there and talk about hustle or respect. He has to get like people swear, man. And the reason why Cena is going to go down as all-time great is because every time I say that to a person, they can't refute it. They can't give me another person right now that could go 20 years and be over probably. Like as a baby face, though, the Roman Reigns got the exact same John Cena treatment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was dying. The minute he turned heel, what are we saying about him already? He's in Brian's top 10 all time. And I guarantee you he wasn't in there before he came back. I haven't even talked to Brian about this. Before he
You didn't even know me then.
I didn't even know Brian. Before he clotheslined Bray Wyatt in the Thunderdome, I guarantee you he wasn't in Brian's top 20.
Man.
Brian, is this true?
No, it's true. He definitely wasn't. Not as a favorite,
That's called
a greatest.
That's called greatness. But he did it as a heel. It's hard to do it as a baby face, man. It's so hard to do it as a baby. And that's why I say, as much as you know how I feel about Hogan O'Brien, because I'm just not there yet. I'll be there one day. I'll get there one day. I'll get over it one day, man. One of these days, you got to give a brother at least 20, 25. Yeah, when I'm 60, I'll probably but I never take away what that man's done. People don't understand what the Hogan had to do. John Cena had to be the new Hogan and carry a mantle as a baby face through all the midst of all that foolishness. In the reality era, whatever the hell they were calling it, man, that's tough, man. That's tough, man. And they were begging him to do the Dr. Thugonomics. He's like, nah. Vince is like, nah, bruh. It's like, you gotta be yo, John's like, I gotta mix it up. He's like, nah, bruh. He's like, yo, cool.
Cena.
Oh man, Hill Cena's off the chain, bro.
Hill Cena was goated. That's Mitchell and Ness jersey. Also, Cena's Mitchell and Ness jersey collection. Top tier.
The brothers all relate to the Mitchell and Ness though. Like you put the Mitchell and Ness on, you get instant street cred. I don't care what nobody say, man. You can throw a Mitchell and Ness jersey on anybody right now. You're like, yo, he down, yo. He down. I love them throwback jerseys when I was growing up, man. Damn, they were so cold.
I remember this one particular Cena had on it was like a classic Harlem Globetrotters like jumpsuit. I was like, boy, where you find this?
Seriously, yo.
Where you find this at?
I used to be like, yo, where you get this throwback? Get some damn custom made Mitchell and Ness. They ain't in the store. They ain't Champs.
Yeah, nah, you're definitely not getting the RIP models. You definitely not get that.
Big facts. Shout out to models, yo. They had a good run, man.
That's a fact.
Man, let's get into this week in wrestling. Let's tackle. Like I said before, this has been a lot to talk about, but let's jump into it, man. Cody, what we got, bro?
Oh, I don't even know where to start, man. I'm gonna start on something light. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, good. God bless you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep the momentum rolling. You feel me? Man, shouts out to Gunther. You know what I'm saying? Defeated Ricochet. You know what I mean? Intercontinental champion. So shouts out to my guy, man. Gunther's here. He's here now. Yeah, it's only right he gets that applause, man. How you guys feel about Gunther being IC champion? And also, I want to say shouts out to Ricochet, man. I know it's fun to pick on Ricochet and everything, but Ricochet is that dude, man. Ricochet is that dude, regardless of everything. So
he's a creative character. You know what I mean? In
I
real
thought
life,
the match was longer than I thought it should have been, but you know, I
really?
thought it was gonna be a squash
3
in
minutes.
and out. But you know what? It was cool. You know, it was fun watching him be able to get his stuff in. So, but I thought it was gonna be a squash, to be honest. Which I was like, all right, we know what's coming. Just hand the title over. But you know, it was longer than I thought.
I'm glad it wasn't. Though, man. Let Ricochet go in there with Walter and everything. Let him get
Why
that
not?
time a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm glad it wasn't a squash also, man. Because
Me too.
Remember what happened when Ricochet faced Brock Lesnar?
I forgot about that match.
Man, Ricochet spent a year and a half, almost 2 years in oblivion. You know what I'm saying?
Fun fact about that, man, from the horse's mouth. Ricochet himself, when I had a moment with him, he literally was like, yo, him and Brock actually worked out a match. No joke. Like Brock Lesnar was like, yo, let's make something of this. And they were like, in the midnight hour, they were like, what were y'all planning? We ain't doing that.
Wow.
Yeah. So it actually was a thing where from Ricochet was like, yo, Brock was like, yo, I'm excited to do this stuff. And they were like, nah. And then he came to him was like, yo, this is squash. I was like,
yeah, that definitely makes sense. Ricochet is one of those guys. He goes in there, he's gonna make his opponent look good.
No matter what.
No matter how much time he's given, he's gonna go in there and make his opponent look good. So I'm happy he went in there and did that for Gunther.
Pretty Ricky's a bad boy. He's been all around the world, has had titles when Lucha was popping and doing his thing. Like I said, I think he's always gonna have a place on some roster. He's too talented, he's too good, and he's safe too. A lot of these high flyers, they ain't safe.
Yeah.
I told you, everybody likes that stuff, man, all that flippy dippy shit. But like, what I don't like is when they're just reckless. And Ricochet he protects himself and he protects others while doing the spectacular outside the ring stuff. But it was Gunther's time. You know, I gotta get that out of my mind. Gunther. It was Gunther's time. It's just that was my favorite title growing up, and as much as I hate the newer edition of it, just because I like the old school, the one
right.
you know what I'm talking about, like the dope joint when Shawn was doing all the colors. Like that's just my thing. That's a nostalgia thing for me. But that was my favorite title growing up, and I just hope that Gunther is like a intercontinental champion. Like, no disrespect to Sami Zayn and Shinsuke, yo, stop messing around. Like, seriously, like it's okay to wrestle a little bit. It's okay. We don't got like the Jackass match was cool. The guitar playing foolishness is cool. But at the end of the day, man, I want like Gunther is like, he can wrestle. Let's have him go against viable wrestlers with the IC title in line. Why not?
My brother, I'm glad you said this.
It's okay to wrestle. It's okay.
Shinsuke Nakamura held, I think he had the championship for about 6 months, and he defended it twice.
That's all you need to know.
I was like, that man is a thief. You know,
he held it.
Highway robbery.
I was like, no, what are you doing with this? You're not defending it. It's just, I forgot, honest to God, you feel me? I forgot the championship was even on him.
That's all you need to know right there. That's all you need to know. That thing you just said is making my point. Don't give me all this. We tell stories. Hey, tell stories in the damn ring sometimes. It's okay. It's okay, man. It's all right. It's the Intercontinental title. you just Google who has held it. If you think I'm full of shit, just Google who held it. And you'll be like, he had it? I go, yeah, man. All-time greats have had that. Stop messing around. Treat that thing like it's a 24/7 title. No joke.
That's a fact.
Man, I almost said something. I was about to say the 24/7 championship might be more prestigious than the IC.
It might be. It might be.
Stinky.
No.
Are you sure he's wrong though?
Yeah.
What's gotten more TV time in the last 5 months?
Shouts out to Becky Lynch, man. Becky Lynch did challenge for it. I ain't gonna.
Yikes.
The 24/7 title. I don't even got to do the analytics. I know. Listen, I know that's been on.
I mean, they had a
TV.
wedding for it.
They had a wedding for it. That lasted way too long.
Great entertainment, by the way.
Oh yeah, I was entertained, but yeah.
If I can add that, yeah.
Real quick, I want to circle back to Ricochet real quick. Do y'all think this is his ceiling?
For sure. And that's not his fault. But yes.
Damn.
Not his fault though. You know what I mean?
And I say that.
Well, maybe, let's let you think it is, Cody. Let you think it is.
Shouts to the age. I was listening to the A show earlier. Shouts to them, and they was having that conversation. It was like, I think Mills was like, nah, I think Ricochet still, he could go. He could do some things still. And I was like,
where
can he?
Where?
I don't know. I don't know.
You can't say a statement like that. But where did he say? Go do some things. Where?
He said
Japan.
He said it remains to be seen, but he still thinks Ricochet could, you know what I'm saying?
That's a very optimistic gentleman.
I think it's his ceiling, but I think what it is, I think he's valuable because of something Cody said earlier. The fact that he puts on a good match with anybody. And that's the type of person you want on your roster. When you look at all the people who are being released, no offense, but are we really missing any of them in WWE? Some of them are better fit for AEW or the Indies, but we're 100%. Not missing anything. 100%. And I think if Ricochet, left, it would probably because he went to leave. But I think he's comfortable there. I mean, obviously I don't know him, but he's somebody that he can work the matches. He's friendly. When I was working at Johns Hopkins, he was one of the that came to the hospital.
Yeah,
and
he's the
met
real
with
deal.
The kids, and he was sitting up there playing soccer with the kids, and so. He's that person. He's community friendly and
great ambassador.
Great ambassador. So
kids love him. Makes good matches. He's like Ziggler back when Ziggler was workhorse and everybody.
I was gonna say I could see him getting maybe not $1 million, like a $4 or $5 million, whatever it was reported that Ziggler got, but I could see him getting a huge contract payout because of what he does inside and outside the ring.
No doubt, bro. Like in all seriousness, though, fam, like. As much as they let people go, they can't keep letting too many people go now because the roster's getting a little thin now. So like, I hope y'all settling in because with all due respect, y'all ain't got that many people cutting up like Ricochet.
Look, I would say this: WWE 2K22 be outdated, but I mean, all you gotta do is tune in the Black Announce Table and watch it on YouTube and see all the cool stuff that they doing. I'll be checking it out. I was like, oh, this is good stuff.
Hey man, Brian, you got the plugs. Your plug game, you be plugging.
Yo, Brian's plug game is
A1.
That man real. I can plug up the Hoover Dam if you ask him to. I promise you. Good Lord. Seamless transition.
Man, we got another thing that happened. Paige announced her last day would be with WWE, I think on July 7th, but one day she promises to get back in the ring. And the reason why I bring this up, like I kind of feel sorry for Paige. Like she didn't get the whole run with the Women's Revolution and seeing where the women's division is at right now. And it kind of, got a little spark with her and AJ when they had their little rivalry and everything. And then they introduced the 4 horsewomen and everything. And it's just kind of sad to see how it play out for Paige. I just wanted to know y'all thoughts on Paige. Was y'all a fan of Paige? And do y'all want to see her return back to the ring?
Go.
I'm a fan of hers. I always enjoyed her in-ring work. And, she was like very good with her character. She used to do like, some of the crazy stuff and whatnot. I would like to see her return to the ring. I'm one who I trust medicine and the advancements in it. So I believe that, if we've seen Bryan Danielson, an Edge back in the ring, I believe, with the right medicine, the right experts, I could see her back in there. And as long as she's safe, I would definitely love to see her back in the ring. I know, people say, well, she should go to AEW. Right now, I think AEW's problem with their women's division. It's not the talent. I feel like they have a lot of talented women over there, but I just don't think they got the right person with the pen in the hand.
You ain't just whistling Dixie. So with Paige, as long as she had a similar injury when she had that live show when she got kicked in the back and messed up her leg. It's a tough injury. If doctors clear, she's smart enough to know what she can do. Doctors say you can't wrestle again. If a doctor clears her, multiple doctors clear her, by all means, get back in the ring. I think Paige is all-time great. That British strong style wrestling. The reason why Paige is so good is Paige grew up wrestling dudes that did not take it easy on her for being a lady. You know what I mean? Like Paige grew up in like wrestling, getting smashed around by her brother. You know what I mean? So Paige is tough as they come. She's better wrestler than most wrestlers. She's better than most wrestlers. You'll see. She is, you know, but does she still want to get in there? You know what I mean? She's been doing a lot of other things, a lot of side projects and things like that. Everyone needs to understand when somebody leaves WWE, the answer is not always AEW. AEW got a lot of things they need to get together, man. They don't even know how to build their like built-in talent. They need to stop signing all these people that left the flagship and work on some of these great people they got that's kind of homegrown.
Mm-hmm.
They got their priorities all out of whack when it comes to some of the homegrown talent that ain't getting on TV and getting no time. Like they booking weird.
Tony Khan got the people he wanted. All the people he really wanted was in NXT at the time.
Yeah,
so
he's like a mid-level Pokemon collector.
I said the same.
It's like he's going around getting like underdeveloped Pokemon that are retired and grazing out in the field somewhere. Like, bro, you better stop messing around. I'm telling y'all, y'all think y'all hear me right now. You keep messing around with Wardlow, you keep messing around with MJF, you keep messing around with like Jade is great, but she has to get better in the ring. But stop messing around with her. Mm-hmm. You better stop messing around with this talent, man.
Evan Mad Wardlow came out and said he didn't want the AEW title. And Evan Amen Rice says as soon as he was starting to buy into Wardlow, then he made that.
And he said that. I said he's done. Y'all killed him.
That was dumb. That was very dumb.
But think about it. In any writing on earth, you can get a sixth grader to write a report on wrestling and set the scenario up like this. You could tell a sixth grader, here goes your writing assignment. Yo, class, here's your writing assignment for the weekend. We're doing wrestling. We're doing a wrestling program. I need y'all to all write what happens when Wardlow wins this match. And lay out all the scenarios that we know. I guarantee you a sixth grader would not come back with that story. I guarantee you. He came out and said, I don't want the title. What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah.
He don't want so when it comes to this stuff in Paige and bro, if Paige want to come to AEW, she can do whatever she want to do. It's Paige. But everyone goes AEW. I'm always the guy that goes, then what? I'm the then what guy. Everybody wants the pop at the pay-per-view. I'm like, okay, then what?
Mm-hmm.
Then what? Okay, so now she's here. Okay, what we gonna do with her? She gonna be in the back for 4 months? Like, you guys gotta have a plan.
They don't know the plan, man. The plan is the debut. That's
right.
It's like, yo, we about to debut, y'all. We gonna pop the crowd. And I said this before, Tony Khan books for the internet. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Tony Khan, he likes the internet. He likes the retweets and the likes. He just like some of y'all in the IWC. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
He likes clout.
One of y'all in the IWC. Tony Khan, he doesn't know how to. One, he doesn't know how to manage egos or roster. Two, he, like you said, he a mid-level Pokemon collector. You know what I'm saying? Tony Khan, he's not that guy, pal.
And I'm sure he's a nice guy.
I'm probably is.
I guarantee you, he'll take us all out and pay for everything. Guaranteed.
For sure.
I guarantee you, if we went out to dinner with Tony Khan, he picking up the check. Guaranteed.
I'm the most Tony. I want tomahawk steaks.
I'm getting it all. I'm getting it all. I'm getting a 5-course meal.
MJF just gonna be looking at us from the window outside.
Word.
Starving.
When not everything you do when you don't know what you're doing is long-term booking. That's a cop-out.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you don't know what you're doing. I just rather you say that. Don't say everything is long-term booking. It's not. This MJF thing, let me tell y'all something. He's cooling off. He's cooling off. After that promo, you should have been doing backstage vignettes, social media posts on him being disgruntled or whatever. He's cooling. I'm telling you, out of sight, out of mind. Don't work in wrestling. It don't, unless like it just don't, not like it used to. Not like it used to. Like it's one of those things, like, and I'm just saying, like, so like everyone's like, it's the first thing I read when Paige asked for a thing. The first thing was training with AEW. I was like, oh Lord. Like,
come on, man.
She's still getting paid by WWE. Y'all relax.
That's the first thing they go to.
And here Tony Khan's like, wait, what? I go, no, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it.
Tony Khan eyes lit up like word.
No, not word. No, not word. No.
Nick Khan.
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying Nick Khan daggling talent. Tony Khan tip fall for every time.
It's an old trick that a lot of people don't even understand. It's when you, no matter how much money you have, if it's one of those things where if you overload someone's business, you can like effectively cripple them long term by giving them assets. It's very smart. It's like yo, take everybody.
It's chess.
Yeah, it is chess. Yo, take everybody, because then when the contracts come up, then gonna do. So yo, take everybody. Take. I mean, every manager, Adam Cole, take everybody. And then when it comes to these people coming to collect for the re-up, Lord Jesus, if you don't think he got to back up the Brink truck for that young man, MJF, I don't care if it's a work or not. I don't care if him and Tony Khan at the crib right now, like playing patty cake. I don't care. If I'm getting, if it was like you're getting work, I'm not getting work. MJF is very smart. After that promo, everyone should know it's a work now for sure. The camera angle set up, y'all should know it's a work now. Let's not all be children now. The camera angles we're supposed to be, the mic cut where it's supposed to be. So what I'm trying to say is, no matter if it's a work or not, the one thing I do know is not a work is that check he wanted to write. That's gonna be some real zeros.
Yeah, for sure.
You better a lot of people got to pay, man. A lot of people, man.
Chris, I wanted to know your thoughts on Paige. Like, how did you feel about Paige? Were you a fan of Paige?
I love Paige. I even watched Fighting with My Family, so I saw like her whole background as well.
Good.
Paige is, as Evan said, as tough as they come. Like, she's amazing. And as everyone else said as well, like, if she's cleared and if it's a possibility for her to come back, absolutely, I would love to see her come back. Yes. I feel like Paige, she just has that, like presence in the ring. She's great on the mic. She could go. I love it. I want to see it.
I definitely forgot all about that that movie.
It's a good movie.
I didn't see it. I gotta check.
I never saw it.
It's actually, because you're thinking it's gonna be some like ABC Family cheesy thing, but it's like a film. It's like a good film.
Yeah. Like her WWE training, I was like, holy shit. Damn.
Facts. That's the reason why homegirl Florence Pugh, there's a reason why she's a superstar now. Like that was her breakout movie. She in Black Widow. Now she in Hawkeye. Like she by paying Paige and doing as well as she did on that stage, that girl is in everything now.
Yeah.
That movie's way better than you think it is. You can be like, this movie's really good.
It really was. It really was.
I
don't know if it's on Peacock.
It need to be on Peacock. Stop playing Peacock.
all the good movies is on Amazon, man.
All these streaming services, they're giving you a reason to buy them. They are cooking, man. They are cooking right now.
Because all the movies that I be wanting to watch is on Amazon. Like the other day,
yeah, that's where that is too.
I was like, man, I feel like watching Black Dynamite. Look out, where's Black Dynamite at? Amazon. Damn, I want to watch Rumble in the Bronx. Great Jackie Chan movie.
His probably his best American one for sure.
My brother. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I want to watch Rumble in the Bronx. Where's that? Amazon. Everything I like is on Amazon, man. I'm getting rid of Netflix.
My goodness, Lord
Netflix. Y'all out of here, man. And y'all hiking your prices up? Sorry.
I told everybody chickens gonna come home to roost on Netflix, man. I told everybody. As soon as they started going, boop, boop, I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's about that.
Well, they had to do that because Stranger Things, used up all their bread.
They were like, wait, hold on. Yeah, they were like, hold on. We got 14 more seasons of this. Like, yeah, we gotta
Mm-hmm.
But hey, man, back to closing off on Paige and all that. I don't know, Paige. Look, if you want to go, if you healthy, you cleared, whatever you want to do that makes you happy, you do that. You know what I'm saying? But just know, if you go over there, what you think may be greener pastures ain't always greener pastures. You know what I'm saying? And we've seen it time and time again. Ruby Soho went over there. What they doing with her? Thunder Rosa is their women's champion, and she barely getting TV time. I mean, the list goes on. Adam Cole went over there, and they got him with an Owen. I don't even know why he has an Owen Hart belt. You know what I'm saying? That belt is useless. It's pointless. It's garbage. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's neither here nor there. You feel me? I'm not gonna get into it. But all I'm gonna say is that greener pastures ain't always greener pastures. You
It's
feel
like,
me?
yo, they're just starting out. I go, but why do you keep? How do you know how long you have? I'm not trying to hear all this. We got time. Says who? Who says you got time? You need to make this joint pop. WWE's been around for decades. Stop comparing yourself to WWE, please. They have decades head start. It's not even fair. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like everyone's like, it's a war. I go, no, it's not.
We've seen the war.
They have decades, guys. Like, you need to worry about yourselves and what you do. Like, because you can't, like, think about that for a second. It's like someone has if someone is running a race and they have, and it's a 400 meter and they have 300 meter head start on you, you might lose. You could, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if you winning. I don't know if you catching that 400 meters in that last 100 meter.
Yeah.
Guys, you need to work about you and what you do.
That's a life lesson right there. You
Well,
need to worry about you.
You could apply that in more ways than one. You know what I'm
They got time. They got time. I go, if you say so. I don't know if they do. I don't know about their TV deals or their partnerships, because what I be reading, y'all need to move this damn needle and get these casual fans up in here.
Hey,
let's talk about it.
Speaking of AEW,
my goodness,
I think this is a perfect segue. Switch things up a little bit, man. Jeff Hardy.
Oh boy.
Jeff Hardy arrested once again, DUI. His alcohol level was over 3 times the legal limit. He was suspended by AEW. AEW, they were supposed to be included into the tag team ladder match against Jurassic Express and the Young Bucks. They suspended them. They posted this message on their social media platforms and all of that good stuff. And Matt Hardy even has something to say. I think Matt Hardy is feeling disheartened for different reasons, but I'll leave that to Eve to say. But I'm gonna pass this off to you, Eve. How was you feeling about Jeff Hardy, and how do you feel about the whole situation about hearing this news about Jeff Hardy? Because I know you and your Jeff Hardy updates is most known on this podcast.
Yeah, for a long time, Evan, I'm not sure if you're familiar, but for a long time, maybe the last like 2-3 years, I'm saying Jeff Hardy needs to retire. And he needs to be a family man. You feel me? You need to stop, and you need to be with your wife and kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't think wrestling is good for Jeff Hardy anymore. Or being on the road or whatever it is. It's not good. You know what I'm saying? And this is exactly why. You know what I'm saying? Alcohol abuse or whatever it is, substance abuse, bro, he's hurting himself. You know what I'm saying? And I say it all the time. I say y'all don't love Jeff Hardy the way y'all think you do.
Well, you act like you do.
Like y'all say y'all do. You feel me? Because I want him to really go home and be healthy. I said I want to see this man in 20 years be able to walk and receive a Hall of Fame ring.
Wow.
To be able to laugh and smile with his family. But the things he's doing now, we might not be able to see. If he continues, we might not see that. You know what I'm saying? And it's disheartening. It hurts. It's upsetting. And I feel like he has a lot of people around him that enable him. I feel like he doesn't learn his lesson. I feel like a lot of times he gets slaps on the wrist, and that's exactly why he keeps doing the same thing. Is because I feel like there's no real penalty or no repercussion or no real action. You know what I'm saying? I think oftentimes Jeff Hardy gets a slap on the wrist, he gets suspended, he gets sent home for 30 days, and he comes back. But it's constantly the same. It's a circle. You know what I'm saying? And with this, for me, I'm like, bro, what do you? How many more times can I say, damn, I'm praying for Jeff Hardy, thoughts and prayers for Jeff Hardy? You feel, of course, like I want the best for him. Like, dog, come on, bro. 3 times the legal limit on the I-95
in the daytime
at 9 a.m. You could have killed somebody. You could have killed yourself. You could have killed
somebody.
Somebody.
We don't think about right there. The death of people because nobody died. So why does somebody have to die for it to get really real? I don't want that to happen.
Exactly.
I don't want that to happen at all. But that's the only thing that seems to give people attention.
Let's just hope it doesn't get to that though.
Ever. Seriously, because I don't. Because the last thing I want to do is see him trending and he gets into some car accident. That's the last thing I want to see, you know. And to piggyback off what you're saying, you know, it's interesting. Like as far as like but you put it like this, you don't want to see anybody in that situation. It's somebody that we know and we respect in the ring, and a lot of the fans that enable them and things like that. When you're great at something in any sport, everybody makes excuses for you. And they let you get away with murder, and I don't give a damn what his personal circle says. That is what it is. Y'all are not special, because everybody that's been great at something that's had a downward spiral, every single time you find out what happened, their circle was enabling them. So you're gonna try to tell me the first time in history, Jeff Hardy circle, they ain't, but whether you're saying you are or you are. Like it's, you know what I mean? If you guys ever watch an Intervention show before, if you ever watched the show Intervention, if you watch how his family, most of the families are kind of in denial about their enabling, because you think the word enable means you physically, no. Sometimes you just let and you just let them cook. That's a form of enabling as well. So when it comes, Hardy needs to step away and get help. That's all there is to it. I don't gotta be in that family. We got people. I know people that are addicted to stuff. This, with all due respect, all the people that are getting all defensive, like stop acting like addiction is synonymous with just him.
Facts.
People have family and friends, relatives that they know that have either lost their lives or been come close to losing their lives. People in my family that I know that have been addicted to stuff. Stop acting like y'all people can't talk about this. We can talk about this. And it's he needs to step away from wrestling. Get the help that he needs. That, like, point blank, period. I'm sorry, man. Addiction is we're all connected to it in some form or fashion. So I think everyone has a right to talk about what it can do to a person.
Man, you know what's crazy? I feel like a part of me, like, I feel like he doesn't want to get better. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why, but it's like, bro, like, do you really, like, God, to me, it's like, bro, you have a wife and you have two beautiful daughters at home.
That don't motivate you.
Exactly, bro. It's like, you got to look at the bigger picture sometimes, man. I feel like when you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, you don't want to get better. You know what I'm saying? And I could be wrong, but it's just, bro. It's at some point you have to think about your family, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? Your family needs you.
Yeah.
You feel me? So come on, man. Dude, you got to draw the line somewhere, bro. The suspension, I'm not sure if it's going to work. And what they said, they offered him rehab help.
He was WWE.
And but when they did it, people was up in arms.
It's funny how that works, right?
They was up in arms. Jeff Hardy talking about, they drug test me, they ain't find nothing, F them. But it's like, to me, it's like, bro, sometimes you just, when you know, you feel like you said, we all know people that's addicted to stuff.
Like, stop playing.
And when they try to hide, but you could try and hide it, but at the end of the day, I know. I got family that's addicted to alcohol, and as much as you try to say, I haven't been drinking, I know you are. I can smell it coming through your pores. Your face is puffy. I can see it. And
you drink so much that you don't know we can. You know what I mean? Like, you're desensitized to it. I'm coming into this thing sober. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm talking about the people that were like that are trying to caping up for Jeff, which is fine, but don't act like people can't speak on this stuff though.
For real.
People can speak on it, man. We're talking about addiction. We're not talking about the deciphering hieroglyphics. This is something that a lot of people can actually speak on.
Man, I don't like the other thing also. The Reby Hardy, she made a TikTok like the day that he got into that trouble. She made a TikTok. And it was like, bro, like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't
TikTok
right now. You know what I'm saying? You making funny TikToks and memes, and it's like, this ain't the time for that, Reby.
TikTok.
Like, come on, do you really? And people was like, oh, you don't care about your brother-in-law, y'all don't care about Jeff. And she took it to heart and she made another TikTok. But it's like, dog, come on, man. Y'all need to stop, man. Y'all need to stop for real. But I said what y'all can go ahead and say what chime in and say what y'all got to say, man.
You guys said it all for me. I agree. That's
Same here.
It's nothing else to be said on that topic, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
It was another topic I wanted to talk about. Because we have a segment, Talk to Me Nice. We get the question of like who's next? Like who's the next guy? Who's gonna be next up? We got Cody being injured, Roman got his schedule, and we seeing less of him, and everybody wants to know like who's next up. So I'm gonna pose this question to y'all. Like, we got Braun Breaker, that's one that's so popular out there. Carmelo Hayes. You could give me your guys who you think is going to be like next up to be a major player for the company, or you could even throw in a sleeper pick who you think everybody's sleeping on. We not woke yet on the wrestler. I just want to know where your mindset is. I want to know who you guys got coming up.
For me, I like. I'm looking to the women's division and Roxanne. Just winning the NXT Breakout Tournament.
Yeah,
she was, the Ring of Honor, Women of Honor champion. She was also the Diamonds Division champion down at Reality of Wrestling with Booker T. And she, they call her the Prodigy before she got to WWE NXT for a reason. And just her in-ring work, like, one of my best friends in the business is Amber. Well, best friends in general is Amber Rodriguez, and she's worked there. And she brought it up. She was like, "That girl can go." She's like, she was just good at a young age, and her going into WWE at such an early age. Seeing like, they put her in the ring with Mandy Rose, who we watched Mandy like come up and then go back down, redevelop her character,
right,
and go to another level with this NXT 2.0 stuff. Right. So that's what I'm looking at as far as, the women. And as far as the men, Braun Breaker, I see him. I've said on MacMania, he was the guy that I wanted to dethrone Roman next year. Not so fast, but next year. I don't think he's
like 2024.
Yeah, I've said 2023, 2024.
Okay.
I don't think he's going to be. I don't think that's going to happen now. I don't think, I think Cody might be penciled in or something, but I definitely see Braun Breaker as a top guy in the company. I think he'll go, and this no spite to his father and his uncle, but I think he'll go further than them, just because I think he'll be the guy who'll be WWE champion.
Yeah, they were built-in tag team though. You know what I mean? They're kind of like a package deal with the whole Michigan Wolverines thing, and he's a solo guy. So I think that's a fair assessment. There's nothing wrong going that. I'm hoping for good things with Cameron Grimes, but I don't know when he gets to the next level. But I don't know. I think they change characters a lot, man. But I like his character. I like the money character. I can't say him because I want to say him. They're not gonna. I think they're not gonna let him do his thing. If they didn't let Pete Dunne do his thing and Walter do his thing, Walter to me had top 5 best gimmick in wrestling. The Imperium should have been 10 deep.
That would have been slick.
I'll never get over to the day I die that what they did with Imperium. I don't give a damn what they do in the back. Listen, I went to school too, man. I got a writing degree too. So I don't want everybody sit here and act like they can book, but I can tell you when someone makes a bad decision. That Imperium squad should have been like the damn Wu-Tang. It should have been like 36 Chambers. They should have been. It should have been him. I'm talking about just a goon squad of dudes, all in black with the T-shirt. Him in the center, doing the ring, man. Like, so I can't even get hype about Cameron Grimes. I don't know what they're gonna do to him.
Now you sound like Cody right now. Cody,
man, can you imagine Walter just recruiting? Oh my good Lord Jesus. And it's funny, can you imagine like Cesaro in there? Oh my God.
Now you're really speaking to Cody's heart.
Cesaro, Sheamus. Oh my God, man.
That sounds like WWE 12 when they had all the people who was all like from over in Europe. League of Nations. Them in one state. Yeah. They basically did do that years later with League of Nations.
But that aesthetic with the black and man, that mad is sacred thing. Yeah, they will. So here's hoping for Cameron Grimes. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. He's a swell guy.
Because I was listening to Matt Manning. Y'all said the same thing about oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. I said the same thing about Ciampa, Tommaso Ciampa.
Good luck. This has nothing to do with him either. When I say this, all these wrestling fans, IWC gets all up in their feelings. Yo, he good. I go, did I say he wasn't good? I say by how things go, Tommaso is in serious peril. And everyone, there's so many people that I've come encounter with over the years that think they know more about wrestling than me because they know dates and what kind of color trunk somebody was wearing in 1998. but this is what I know. I know about writing and scripts and storyline because wrestling fans don't get that wrestling is theater based. It's theater based. That's why good guys and bad guys matter. That's why AEW, you got to figure out your heels and faces. That's why no one knows who to cheer for because it's theater. It's theater. So even when they're an anti-hero, you have to know their angle. That's too deep for a lot of the IWC because they don't think like that's what it is. You care because you know they're this, and you care because you know they're that. So what I'm trying to say about writing is, I'm right about Tommaso already is he didn't even get an entrance. Everybody's just glossing over that. He when they came back from commercial break, he's inside the ring already. We all know that's a death sentence. It's a death. I was like, oh my God, he needs to get in the group bad now, immediately.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's over, man. And like he didn't get an entrance.
That's jobber treatment right there. Too.
Yes, you know it. You know it is. It's the guy from St. Louis that's having a really big moment for his friends and his family, but it's the squash. You know that. But they don't. You don't treat Tommaso like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, I'm so scared right now. I'm so scared.
It's all about the first impression. The same thing we heard all of this thing about Karrion Kross the first time we see him on Monday Night Raw.
Cutting a promo right now.
And you know what I'm saying? He over here losing to Jeff Hardy, the undefeated NXT champion, losing on a roll up to Jeff Hardy in 2 minutes.
Doomed.
No, it's first impressions. Yes. This is the first time I'm seeing him on the main roster. I want to see him look. All right, this is the hype. Let me see the hype about it.
They had him losing a roll up. And everyone's like, yo, you overreacted. Yo, that's BS. A couple months later, where's he at?
The crib.
Okay, then. So stop. Everybody stop acting like we be over. No, you got to go by the letter of writing, scripts, good, bad. And the crowd always gets blamed for everything. No, it's not our fault y'all cut bait with Karrion Kross. We go because the crowd wasn't popping on Roman and y'all stuck with him. Like y'all stick with who y'all stick with. Y'all stick with who y'all stick with. Y'all and we all know it's just like that place when you were the teacher's pet in school got to come into class late. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is like they like who they like and they don't like who they don't like. So Karrion Kross, he had a shorter leash than most of the wrestlers, and it was apparent very early. But immediately when you get cut or fired, it's because you didn't get over. I go, that's a tough pill for me to swallow.
Yeah,
that's a tough pill for me to swallow because Cesaro leaving, there's not a person on the planet Earth that could ever say this dude wasn't over. Man, because he was over a lot of times, and they were like, meh. And so like sometimes they blame us, and then they don't blame us. I go, y'all didn't. It's something that y'all didn't like.
That's all. That's exactly what it is.
So I just want y'all to take responsibility. Ain't got nothing to do with us. USA is free for me, so don't be acting like I ain't tuning in. Like you're like y'all cut bait because y'all cut bait. Don't be trying to. And the breaks my heart is when I talk to some of these wrestlers, they have them fully convinced that if they don't get over with us, it's their problem. They literally are, it's like a brainwash. They're brainwashed to think that if they don't get over with us, then they're doing something wrong. And I don't always think that's the case. I don't think that's always the case. That's all I'm gonna say.
Let's join hands in prayer for Tommaso Ciampa. Let's join hands in prayer.
It ain't looking good, baby. It ain't looking good, baby.
Don't do my guy like that.
You know it ain't looking good. And everyone's like, yo, you don't like him? I go, I love him.
Man, I think, well, that's kind of everything we got, man. But that's, boy, Tommaso Ciampa, my brother. I'm someone up for you, my boy.
We can revisit this. I'll come back like, oh, my bad. He's champ now. All right.
Man. I definitely don't want to, hold you guys up too much. It's getting late. And I know you guys are family men, but Evan, man, Brian, I appreciate you guys so much for tapping.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, brother. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Y'all gotta come through the party.
Come to the podcast, y'all. Come kick it. Everybody's welcome always, as usual. Like I said, thanks. Keep doing what you're doing, man. For real, keep putting out the content. Keep being a voice. You know how we are. When it comes to this, we gotta keep putting it out there because we don't put ourselves over. It might be a little difficult.
You feel it.
So I respect what you do and the platform you created, and please continue because like I said, we gotta keep putting it out there, boy. Because for some reason we gotta go the extra mile, but
my brother, I'm glad you said this. But
facts.
You're 100% right.
I'm a 38-year-old man, bro. I'm just keeping it real. And then my daddy's 65, 66 years old. He's like, yo, you don't even understand. I go, yeah. So like, I got all this. We gotta work together.
Nah, 100%.
And keep doing what you're doing, baby. Keep staying positive though, and I know it's wrestling, but it's still we all are.
It's content.
It's content, and you love what you do. Can continue to do what you guys do. Put it out there, for real.
Thank you guys so much. Hey, before you get out of here, please let the people know where they can find you and what you guys do, man.
Oh yeah, Evan T. Mac, with the boy over here, Brian H. Waters, that's the homie, that's the man right there on the ones and twos, producer extraordinaire. Chocolate Cat, the Planet, McMania podcast, Ringer Wrestling Show on Spotify, and the Ringer. It's a great time. Shout out to the Max Man, shout out to G Pete. Appreciate y'all, man. Just follow us, we talk all kinds of shit. And we have all kinds of debates, irrational stuff. We talk about spaghetti and steaks and wrestling. Come hit us up, y'all, for real.
Sure. Hey, man, once again, we appreciate you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, the Matt Mania podcast. Fellas, thank you.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate y'all.
For sure.
Audio Dre with Cody Dre. Cody Dre.
Bruh, this shit was amazing. I'ma leave it straight like that.
Oh, wait, hold on. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that.
Talk to me nice.
Now let's get into these TTM lands. Shouts to the Outsiders Connection. They said, TTMN, if you were tasked to create a championship, what is the name of it? And if there are any qualifications for it, what are those?
Good question. Got a nigga thinking.
If you were tasked to create a championship, what is the name of it? And if there are any qualifications for it, what are they? If I was
I got one.
Go ahead.
The Bad Bitches Only Championship, called the BBO. And what are the qualifications? Clearly, you got to be a bad bitch.
I
love it.
Wait, so that's how you got to be a baddie to even contend for it?
Exactly.
Okay.
So what you're telling me is Damian Priest about to be number one contender for the championship, apparently.
Honey, Eve, I wish you had the clip on deck for me right now.
Man.
We all know what clip I'm talking about. But yes, because he's gonna be wearing something real cute. Okay. You already know it's gonna have some feathers, something. But 100% Damian Priest holding that championship forever. Just kidding.
Damian Priest gonna pull up with assless chaps. Y'all gonna be sick.
All right,
yo, who is this freaky ass nigga, man? Somebody get this freaky ass nigga out of here, man.
Shouts out to Damian Priest for doing nothing at all.
Word.
For being a bad bitch.
Yes, sir. Our leader.
Bad bitches, I'm your leader. Yeah, Damian Priest. Yo, that's crazy. All right, man. I always like the television championship they did at WCW. Always like that. I feel like that should come back. You know what I'm saying? Have a little title. Even though like AEW is like what they got the TNT. That's sort of like it, but I always like the name television championship. You do have television every week, so have a title for it. I'll bring that back.
I'll bring back the hardcore title.
Mm.
Just the way, like, even though, like, because you know how it was defended any and everywhere. Like, I know they do that with the 24/7 championship, but the 24/7 championship is it's more shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of goofy shit. But to me, I probably have like I'll call it like the citywide championship, and you could only defend it either backstage brawl style, or in a parking lot. You feel me?
Mm.
Those are the qualifications, straight street fights, and that's how you win the championship. Ain't no, or you
That
could
just
like
reminded me of you saying that. That just reminded me of Steve Harvey in You Got Served when he was. Matter of fact, it was Lil' Kim that said that. She was like, "We gonna keep it real street, bro." I love that movie, by the way.
That nigga that nigga Marcus Houston got picked up in a black Escalade for dancing. I'm like, nah, this movie's sick.
First of all, Emerald almost popped his kneecap off in the ring.
Yeah. Oh,
Emerald was crazy.
bro, going back, there's a lot of movie characters that was really bugging out. Like Big Worm was really about to smoke Smokey for $150. Like, dog.
Nigga said 150. Nigga know it was $200. Nigga know it's $200.
But think about you about to kill a nigga for $10, $20 bills.
Hell yeah.
Look, man. You know what, man? It's crazy, but I ain't mad at it though. It's the principle, like you say, it's the principle.
That's a fact.
I'm about to kill this nigga for $10, $20 bills, man.
That's OD. Now, it's both ways you can look at it. I see both sides.
I do too, but relax, Big Worm.
Yeah.
Shouts to Justin Jones. He said, TTML, what is y'all favorite SummerSlam match moment? Anything?
I got one right off the top, boy.
What's
that?
Man,
when Becky Lynch came back, boy, 26 seconds. Bianca Belair, man. That was a great laugh. That's the first one that comes to mind. That was a great laugh. I laughed from a good place with that one.
My favorite SummerSlam match or moment.
Hello. Cool.
It's my I'll probably say Triple H Shawn. What was that? 02? SummerSlam 02? Either that or when Seth debuted, when he did his CrossFit Jesus thing, came out in the all white.
Oh, that was fire.
You feel me?
I forget which matches we saw when we went into SummerSlam at Barclays.
We seen some shit. We seen
definitely we seen the Usos and New Day turn up, and that shit was fire.
On the pre-show too. That was crazy.
Hell yeah, that shit was flames.
We seen Big Cass versus the Big Show.
Oh yeah, Big Ass. That's crazy.
Why are you mentioning that? That shit.
In a shark cage, boy.
That shit was stink.
That match was terrible. We seen AJ versus Kevin Owens for the US Championship. We seen Shinsuke versus Jinder Mahal. We seen that fatal 4-way, Brock, Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman, and Roman. That was fire.
Oh yeah, that was fire.
That was fire. Because Brock left and came back. That shit was ill.
Yes, I picked that. That's my moment.
That was a good match.
Another one that comes to mind, Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, when Shawn Michaels just had the flop-a-thon in the matches. That shit was funny. And when Orton beat Benoit and he became world champion for the first time. That came out of nowhere. I was like, oh shit. They put the title on Orton. Like,
hell yeah, we here.
Yeah, that was a moment too.
Man, shouts to Banks. He said this ain't a question. Vince better than me. I'll pay Shorty rent for 1 month to stay quiet. Ain't no $3 million, bitch. God bless.
All right, man.
So I'll get us up out of here, my brother. Shouts to Jeff Vance. What have you want to elaborate?
No, I do not. I do not.
Wow. Shouts to Just Vance. He said, TTMN, this is a two-part of one. With the news of Vince's rumored affair / $3 million payoff, who do you think it was? Wrong answers only. And 2, not a question, just another opportunity for Eve to drop a triple-double promo on Jeff Hardy. Man.
Wrong answers only. Bet. Jocelyn Hernandez. Did y'all see that clip of Jocelyn Hernandez showing her titties?
Oh, I did.
First of all, she showed that shit like it was a gun. I was like, all right.
I ran that back. I was like, hold on, I didn't see that properly.
Damn.
Where Jocelyn? I need to be where Jocelyn be at. Where's she performing at?
Starlets.
The hood.
I need to be there.
40 projects right here.
For sure. Pink houses.
I need to be with Jocelyn performing at. I'm trying to see that in real life. But damn, wrong answers only. Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh.
Cody.
I can't with y'all, man. No one Man, look, man.
Come on, wrong answers only.
Nigga voice is trembling, son.
I'm scared. You gotta play the baby music, please. Get me out of here.
I got you, dog.
Get me out of here.
And man, niggas want me to drop a promo on Jeff Hardy. And hey, man, look, I can't really say nothing else, man. Jeff, I'm tired of niggas giving you slaps on the wrist. You feel me? You got to do a bid, bro. You feel me? You need to go to jail. You putting your life at, you putting other niggas' lives at risk. You driving drunk on the I-95 at 9:30 in the morning, 3 times legal limit, dog. Come on, man. Y'all need to cut it out, bro. That's not okay. And it's sad because you always he keep getting away with shit that if other niggas did it, they would have got thrown under the jail. You feel me? The cops drew guns on him. They didn't shoot him, but had it been somebody else, bro, the fact that his car was even, they was trying to get his attention and he not, he couldn't put the car in park. Bro, come on. Niggas would have got thrown under the jail. Niggas went in your crib and found El Chapo stash under your damn your floorboards, and you did 10 days in county.
They had
when somebody else would have got life, dog.
They had this nigga do like, I don't know, they had him on the ground. I guess they had him on the ground. He got up. This nigga almost bust his ass getting up. I was like, dog, son, what? You can't even get this nigga.
A nigga would have got tackled, boy.
Like, boy, my son was finished.
They would have had he been somebody else. If it was me, they would have shot my big ass. You know what I'm saying? They would have tackled me. True. They would have arrested me. I would have been booked, and I would have never been seen again. But Jeff Hardy, somehow, some way, he keeps getting away with shit like this, man. And I wouldn't be surprised if it happens again, to be honest with you.
Speaking of shot his big ass.
If it had been me, I'd have shot his big ass.
You know what I mean?
Uncle Elroy.
Just Uncle Elroy, the greatest. But yeah, man, Jeff, man, I ain't no more prayers and thoughts and all that for you, man. I ain't doing that shit for you no more, bro. You need to figure yourself out, my brother. And Matt Hardy and Reby, y'all corny. Y'all corn on the cob, both of y'all. Matt, you upset because you lost your title shot that you've been the whole plan. You feel Jeff, you was better off staying in the WWE because they actually cared about you over there. These niggas don't care about you over there. But that's a different story for a different day. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. Niggas tried to give you the help. You said, fuck them. All right. Okay. Now look, you about to do a bid. Ha ha.
That's OD, nah, chill. That's OD. Niggas say, ha ha. Nah.
Niggas tried to help you.
They accused him of doing something he wasn't doing.
Nigga, they knew he was doing that shit, boy. They know you, like I said before, you know when niggas is doing something. You acting like you never been around. Yo, look, I know when somebody's drunk. Okay, I can smell it on you. I can see it in your eye, in your face. I know. They probably seen that shit. Niggas acting. This nigga left in the middle of a match and walked through the crowd and left, and they never seen him again. That was the last time they ever seen him.
They drug tested him. He probably wasn't on drugs, but
he was off that Jack Daniels.
You feel me? So it's like you was half right, WWE. You was half right.
Word.
In the ballpark.
Man, look, they wasn't wrong for what they did, and they offered him help, and he turned it down. You was offended, and everybody. I seen a lot of people in the community talking about, "Oh, that's foul. Why would they do that?" Da 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 da. Now look, okay.
I mean, just even offering the help though, like even offering rehab, like that's fair. You need the help. Like clearly you can't be in control of yourself to know like when I've had enough. So like we prefaced like earlier in the show, we already said like it should not have to take someone actually getting hurt, someone actually losing their life, him included, you know, like it should never have to go there. So at some point something has to make him stop. So like if you're saying, if he has to do a bit, if he has to go to like whatever it is, he needs that punishment because it's gonna save his life.
It's
and
gonna
other
take
people's
his life and
lives.
somebody else's life. And you know, unfortunately, you know what I think is gonna make him stop is if, and I don't even want to put this out there, but if he ends up driving drunk and killing somebody, that's gonna be the eye opener for Jeff Hardy. Be like, damn, well now you have no choice but to stop because you're going to jail. You know what I'm saying? But dog, like, come on, you're wilding. And that shit is frustrating because how many times we done came here and said the same shit for him. So I'm not about to sit here and say that shit again.
And Jimmy Uso, that go for you too.
Man, and niggas gave him hell.
That's a fact.
For one of
they gave Naomi hell.
Word, they gave her. She at the crib. She sleep.
Can't even do nothing.
Word. But hey, but Jeff Hardy gets a slap on the wrist. Sure.
Not on my watch.
Word.
Jeffrey.
I gotta watch on my wrist. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't getting away with that shit here, man. Sorry.
But Free Gunna and Young Thug, please.
Facts. Happy birthday, Gunna. Also, I think it was birthday either today or yesterday.
Gunna.
Chloe at the crib. Never mind.
I was literally gonna be like, "Who's Chloe?" Anyways. Continue.
Shouts to Ron. He said, "Is the Forbidden Door just a shittier version of the Invasion pay-per-view?" Yes. Forbidden Door. Hey man, well, Cody. This is your thing. What do you think about the Forbidden Door pay-per-view?
I think it's dope. I think it's a dope concept. I think did AEW pull it off right to have the wrestling community all champion it as they should? No, I don't know. It's just a bad stigma on AEW right now. Like usually if a company comes together with New Japan and put these type of things together, a wrestling fan should be champion this whole thing a little bit more. But for some reason, I don't see this having that effect as it should have. And I can't put my hands on why, to be honest with you. Because like this is dope. It should be dope. Like we getting an invade like New Japan, AEW. Like just take like these wrestlers with New Japan wrestlers. Like as a wrestling fan, that's dope shit. Like you want to see some of your favorite wrestlers mix it up with the other side and stuff. This should be some dope shit. But for some reason, I get Tony Khan. It might be you, my brother. I don't know why this doesn't have. Why is this not being championed more?
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe because they're rushing it. Who knows? You know,
I don't know, bro.
I'm not the guy to ask. I'm just a hater, man. Let's see. Shouts to Paper Route Kai. This ain't my brother. This is not a TTMN, sir. Feel me? I'm gonna get to the real TTMN though. Hold on. Wait right there, pal. I'm pull something up right now.
Should I bring up? Why are you doing this? Should I bring up this little scrappy thing. I did forget about that. We was running out of time with them.
Go ahead.
All right, man. So it's been a video of the former Prince of the South, Lil Scrappy, and he made his appearance. And I think this is in House of Glory. But I'm gonna play this video real quick.
I'm crying.
You see that rock bottom?
Clean.
Come
Where
on.
Mama D at?
What?
I said Mama D.
That's an idea right there. That's money right there. Mama D as his manager.
Oh, hell yeah. You already know.
Man.
House of Glory, don't fuck that up.
How did she spell bitch again? B-I-C-T-H.
Swag.
Word. Mama D, you need your G-E-D.
She like, no.
Mama D, you stupid.
Damn.
Woo.
Shouts out to Mama D, wherever she at.
Man, fuck Mama D. Hey.
Damn, son.
What Mama D do to you?
Mama D, I'm playing. I love you.
First of all, you know Mama D is a gangster. She will shoot you.
Through the laptop, nigga. Fucking fuck her MacBook up trying to shoot Eve through this shit.
Mama D, my apologies. You know what I'm saying? You just feel me? Fucking up my show. Anyways. Shouts to OPMJ. He said, TTMN, who you paying $3 million to beat up your rival? Also, big shout out to you guys for starting that fundraiser for them kids in Brooklyn. Shouts to you, my brother. Hey, shouts to Mills. We didn't start it. You feel me? Shouts to Mills from the A Show.
Yes, sir.
This was all his, you feel me, from his brain. And he wanted us to be a part of it. And man, the moving parts is crazy. Shouts to him. Shouts to KP. Shouts to Mimi. They put in a lot of work to get this done, man. So shouts to y'all.
Yes.
But yeah, who am I paying $3 million to beat up my rival? Damn, who's my rival?
I'm paying nobody to beat up my rival. Dude, that shit my damn self. Pocket $3 million.
Facts. Say somebody pay me $3 million to beat up somebody.
For sure.
Yeah, that's crazy.
$3 million. I really gotta hate you to pay $3 million just to beat you up. Nah, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, for $3 million, I'm gonna need them to kill you. So you know, that's different. That's different.
Man.
Right.
I don't think you can say that on this.
I'm just saying, if I'm paying someone $3 million, it won't be to just beat them up a little bit. It would be to do permanent damage.
Man.
Arrest me.
Get a crackhead in the Bronx. $300. They murk
$300. No.
Niggas should kill everybody.
You give a crackhead $30 and they're like, whatever you say.
Like what? $3 million?
Man. I don't know. There ain't nobody I really hate to have all right. To have Javante Davis beat up Tony Khan, I might pay $3 million for that. You feel me? Am I getting my money's worth? I don't know.
Niggas, wow.
I don't know. Tank Davis kind of expensive, so I figured $3 million could go to him. Matter of fact, not even Tank Davis. Deontay Wilder. I need a big nigga to just clean Tony. Nigga, knock this nigga soul out his body, man.
Hey man, I don't know. Somebody in a source where wrestling says Sasha Banks has been released. We don't know if that's confirmed or anything, but just want to throw that out there just in case if it's confirmed by the time this comes out. So
breaking news.
Is that breaking news? Hey, nah, chill. Don't let me Shout to Dexter Daps, man. Don't let me get into my bag.
Nah. If we need that as a breaking news drop for the show,
Yes, we do.
I'm gonna look it up. I don't know if we'll be able to clear that, but we'll see.
now we got you.
Shouts to Pastor Jones. She said, "TTM and hey everyone, I love your show, and every time I listen to y'all, have me in stitches." My question is, I started my podcast, but I still need to get it off the ground. Can you give me advice? I like this question.
Yes. I would say one thing that helped us, it would be just consistency, is just, keeping it up, doing it every week, or, as often as you can, as often as you would like to, you know what I mean? And then just making sure your foundation is solid, because that helped us tremendously.
Facts. The consistency is one. What can I say? Oh, promotion, man. Make sure you promote it. Look, don't ever be ashamed or embarrassed to promote yourself for what you do. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people that don't like to promote what they do. Promote yourself. You feel me? Like every time you drop a pod, make sure, hey, look, I'm posting it on Facebook. I'm posting it on Twitter. I'm posting it on them Instagram, TikTok. Honestly, you can make TikTok clip. TikTok might be your best friend because the algorithms on TikTok will carry you. You know what I'm saying? Like you tag the right things or hashtag the right things, and your post might get 5,000 likes. You know what I'm saying? And 40,000 views or something. And then from there, you could, you know what I'm saying? You play around and manipulate what you got to manipulate to get, get your views and follows up and everything. But definitely use the avenues that you got. Use every resource that you got, and I promise it will get off the ground. And don't stop. Don't, you feel me? Don't quit.
Don't stop.
You feel me?
Definitely gonna piggyback off what both of you guys said. Consistency. Good content wins. Keep going. It's gonna fall into the right ears, into the right hands, and you're gonna be straight. Trust me.
Facts. And don't look at them numbers. You feel me? Because
don't look at the numbers.
Yeah, if you get caught up in numbers, you're gonna drive yourself crazy, and you might talk yourself out of doing what you like to do. So don't pay attention to the numbers. Just stay consistent. Keep hitting your marks. Promote, and you'll be good. I promise. You feel me? Easy wouldn't lie to you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Easy. Man, in the show.
Shouts to Antonio. He said, TTM, man, who is the worst Money in the Bank winner ever, in your opinion, and why was it Otis? Come on, man.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Odom.
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 Y'all remember the time I saw Lamar Odom on the Van Wyck? What a time. Oh, he was definitely on his way to go get some, though, for sure. Nobody just me.
What's wrong with you?
Nobody. He didn't even finish saying what he said. I just jumped in. I said it. I didn't say what it was. But he was definitely walking on the Van Wyck, so that was questionable behavior.
Walking on the Van Wyck is nuts. Because if y'all know the Van Wyck, that ain't the place to be walking.
Like, why?
Worst Money in the Bank winner?
It gotta be Otis, right?
Yeah, it was Otis.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Sorry, Otis.
Because I like Otis, but maybe y'all right.
And Nikki ASH, you right there, even though you won.
Yes.
But still, like you successfully cashed in, but still you there. You win the talks.
Man. Shouts to the dog. Click 2 times. Let's see what he got to say.
I'm on vocal rest.
Hold on, my brother.
Oh, whoa.
Black Announce Table.
Oh.
It is me, Aloysius Skipper Jenkins III. You have to say the whole thing like Tribe Called Quest, aka click 2 times with another TTM in. Talk to me nice. Talk to me, nigga. I'm on vocal rest. I fucked up my voice last week doing the show, but I got a show this weekend. But I wanted to show love to you guys. Y'all are doing with the A Show and Black Wrestling. trying to get the kids. Road to WrestleMania. Love it. Support, support, support. I got one thing I want to ask. Since I've been out of the circle, I don't know any like major pop culture references that I can throw in the commentary. I need y'all help. Give me some. Give me something. Give me something. That's it. Oh, and what did I miss? I ain't been watching wrestling or nothing. I've been staying off Twitter, just been chilling. So did I miss anything important? Other than Jeff, need to stay away from fucking cars. Anyway, TTMN, talk to me nice. Or talk to me, nigga.
Click, my boy. See? Come on, baby. We gotta chill out, man. Come on. See,
Click, I
that's
like
what we
that you've
do.
been taking a break from wrestling and Twitter and stuff. You know, you got to preserve your mental health.
Facts, my brother. Preserve yourself. You know what I'm saying? As far as what you missed, Jeff Hardy in jail. AJ Gray is a creep. Vince McMahon paid $3 million for some coochie.
All right, man.
And we trying to get the children to WrestleMania by next year. So make sure y'all hit that link in the description and donate. You feel me? Find it in your hearts to
Yes,
donate
sir.
to cheering. You know what I'm saying? As far as a pop culture reference, let me tell you something, my brother. I don't know. You feel me? I feel like I'm getting old. I'm out the loop. I'm seeing these kids do these dances. I'm like, yo, back in my day, we used to get light. You feel me? What is this?
It's all hips. That's what they're doing.
You feel me?
Every time I see Tyreek a little ass on TikTok, he just moving his hips. I'm like, all right, Tyreek. Somebody start another power, please.
Oh boy. Abolish Tommy Power.
Oh,
What's that
please.
shit called?
Power Force. Ooh, that shit is ass.
Abolish Force.
I told y'all too. I saw episode 1 and I said, nope.
This shit stinks. You know what's
I
crazy?
never turn back.
There's stuff in there that just don't make sense. Like I was like, yo, why is his brother gay? For no, like he was like, yeah, like he just made him gay for no reason. I was like, I was like, you gay, but you got a son and you did time. His mother gone. I was like, yo, what is your story for real?
Yeah.
I was like, what's happening here? But you own a club, but you owe debt. I'm like, all right, bro. I'm over this.
A lot.
Yeah. Bring Ghost back, man. Let Ghost turn the city up.
Please.
Raise that nigga from the dead. I'll pay good money for that.
Same.
But yeah, I think that's all you missed, man. You feel me? I don't have any pop culture references for you. I'm sorry. Go on your TikTok got them.
Damn.
I'm old. I'm a mother.
I'm knocking on 30. You feel me? I'm getting there.
Relax.
Last TTMN, shouts to the good Mimi Shells. She said, "Why are y'all so dope?" Hashtag TTMN.
Listen here, I'm gonna break it down for you. I don't know, but thank you. You know, that's very nice of you. I appreciate the compliment.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, love.
Man, look, I'll tell you why we so dope. You feel me?
Not him taking his mic off. Like he about to start spitting.
You too are dope, Mimi. You feel me? Understand and know.
Yes.
You feel me? We are dope because we do this at a high level. You feel me? A high clip. They can't touch us. They can't fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? We're doing it for the cheering.
I'm crying.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we so dope. You feel
Look at
me?
him reclining in.
I could do things like this. I could rock my chair back and forth. I could do whatever I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
God.
And you can too. And that's why you dope. You feel me?
Amazing, 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 amazing.
And that's it, man.
That was nice. That was a great episode. Episode 232 in the books, man. Yes, sir.
I give my all. I give my all.
It's your boy Cody Dre, man. You can follow me on all social media platforms, all that good stuff at Cody Dre, CODIEDRE. You guys know the vibes, man. Episode 232 in the books. Listeners, thank you for rocking with us. Y'all know where to find us. Same place, same time, next week. Holla at your boy.
Cody Dre.
And it's your girl, I'm Masuku. You already know, the current predictions champ. Probably gonna lose it next time, but whatever. We're not counting numbers, remember? Anyways, follow me on all social media platforms. It's at Masuku on everything, okay? And it's the Tribal Princess. You already know.
Man, understand. Look, please make sure y'all do your due diligence. Do what y'all need to do. Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe. We just hit 1K over on YouTube. You feel me? Big things is going on over there. A lot of good content. Man, run those numbers up on YouTube. I promise. You feel me?
You won't regret it.
Word. You won't regret that. And actually, we hit one of our goals. We actually hit it early. I wanted to, hit a K by June 19th. And we actually did that. So round of applause to everybody that got us there. We appreciate you. Thank you. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon, patreon.com/Black Announce Table. Wiretaps every week. Audio Dre going up. TBAT radios. You feel me? A lot of good content over there. So make sure you tap in, spend the 5, spend the 10, spend the 20 if you want to. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at Black Announce Table. Run those up. Hit the GoFundMe link. If you feel it in your heart to share something and donate to the good children of the KIP Elementary School, make sure you do that. Or, I don't want to say make sure, but if you want to, go ahead and do that. We'll appreciate it. By the time this comes out, we would have already recorded the Black Podcast Connect, but
link is in the bio.
Yeah, exactly. If you missed it, go over, check out Black Wrestling. Subscribe to them also on YouTube and run that up, man. We're doing it for the cheering, like I said before. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Sky High Eve. You know what it is. Bishop TD Sycamore, the certified good youth. Allen Ivermectin, Eve Luch, Mr. 200, Playboy Yachty, Millie Kidman, Eve LaFleur, Fax Dupree, Rudy Joe Bear, but most importantly, I'm Mr. AKA. And bitch, if you act up, we let that AK spray. This is episode 232. Salute to Evan T. Mack and Brian H. Waters. We appreciate you, fellas. And yeah, we are out, man. We're gone.